Welcome, Crows fans, to episode 4, Ali, with Two Crows podcast on this beautiful public holiday
in Adelaide.
Sunny
Adelaide, perfect weather. Been down Hanley Beach today, enjoying the sun.
Oh, beautiful.
So, my first question to you, it was actually it was a bad decision. Why did you do it, Ant?
Oh, I don't know why I did it.
Why did you do it? Why? Why did Anthony drop all that excess Chobani down at Alberton on the weekend? He gave poor Pear Chobani strength.
I gave him too much strength,
Too much strength.
It wasn't the oak, Ali.
No, and how fast oak trees move, Anthony. You should have left him with the oak.
Oh.
Now, they had so much Chobani strength they overran us.
They did, that second half. They must have been just spooning it in that second half.
They found it in that dumpster.
And at half time, no one
For the people uninitiated, go back to podcast 3, you'll understand the Chobani joke a bit better. But Chobani strength gets him across the line every time.
It did.
You should have dropped it down at bloody West Lakes.
Look at me last Monday night.
Full of strength. Now, guess what?
Left,
you know what I
heard?
Have you heard the great tragedy down at Alberton? The tattoo parlours run out of ink.
Are they on my train now?
Yeah, they are. JLT, Jack Watt, 6 of the best tattoos, all the way up and down their legs down there.
Look at them go.
They can put them right next to their John Butch of the future tattoos. You can put that next to your James Seller pre-season tattoo.
Love it.
The Great White Hope. I mean, seriously, how many of them did he get fed? He's a confidence player.
He's a confidence player.
Sure. I mean, it is funny that he's kicked 6 there and he only ever kicked 4 with Melbourne. Suck at Melbourne, all I can say.
Yeah.
But it's pre-season.
But
perspective.
And exactly. And it's a small sample size.
Small sample size. It's 4 episodes in. We're trotting that out before the season's commenced.
It's just a small sample size, isn't it?
I suppose we should talk about the game.
We should talk about the game.
What would you like to talk about the game?
Well,
it was a bit uninspiring. Even when we were leading, it was a bit uninspiring.
It was... I don't know how to really sum it up, Ali.
We'll use some maths.
It was just... Yeah, perhaps. I don't know, it was... Oh, I don't know.
I've got crickets here.
There was nothing spectacular, and there was really nothing I could go off from to really get that excited about. What I was seeing, Ali, it was just... We were just going through the motions, if I could sum it up like that.
Even like I saw Eddie Betts had a shot basically from goal, 50 metre out on the left-hand side. And he just sort of casually just gave it to Rat.
And then
No, he gave one to Rat.
Just that lazy handball,
And it just looked like, geez, we just can't which I don't like, by the way. I'd like him to go...
Oh, I'd like to see intensity, for sure.
Rory Sloane, every time they come near him, they tried to take him out.
Oh, they had him...
in the sights.
Well, I think...
They worked him over.
They did work him over.
Dixon gave away 100 free kicks.
He was giving free kicks away left, right and centre. Literally.
Did he give any goals in the end?
No, I don't think so. But he took a great mark in the end. But I don't think he kicked any.
I think the Alberton crowd were even booing him when he was dropping marks, doing giving away frees.
He was out to kill somebody.
I know, it was funny. I must admit that tackle on Hardigan was a beauty.
But it was a bit slow motion as well.
It was a bit of almost, if he lifted him up any higher, it would have been a spear. But it was actually just a classic run through him, grab him, send him to the ground, rugby style. It was quite funny.
Robbie Gray, look.
Yeah.
What is with him always looking for 50s or an extra 50 or he's looking for a free kick?
He's been trained by the best Canecorns.
Like, seriously. Gray.
He's not at Greeny's level playing for frees, but
no, he's not like
smash him later.
I want frees.
Yeah, I want frees. And they whinge guard.
But yeah, I was watching him. I think, mate, come on. It's a JLT game, and you're rolling that out already.
Yeah, it's not. That's not a good look.
It's pointing 50. No, it's not.
He's trying his best. And what about Pittard off with a hamstring?
Yes.
Most ball fans are actually happy with that. He's in the gun with them, even though he's been
it looks like some sort of...
don't even...
What is that look he's going for?
Whatever look he went for, he missed.
Losing. Is he looking for an identity or something?
I think he's looking for... I don't know.
Because it's not a good look. I don't know what he's trying to
He's not a good-looking rooster.
No.
His hamstring... Now, how many soft tissues down there at Alberton?
They've had a few.
Where's the newspaper articles?
Come on, Rowie and Bits. Come on, Rowie especially.
Where's all that coming from? Where's Ruchi's stories?
Yeah, exactly.
About
exactly,
all
the soft tissue.
You know what? They've got more soft tissue injuries than an explosion in a Kleenex factory.
That's a good one.
Planning that one
That's
for
a good one.
That's
a good one. I like that one. That's a ripper.
Hey, what about, okay, I got another one for you, and this one's already had, the media had their fun with this, so I'm jumping on the bandwagon. Yeah. The fog came to town, the fog rolled in, the fog lifted. Take your pick, whichever superlative you would like. Didn't kick 6.
The fog come in and lifted, I reckon, Ellie.
How good was it to see that number 32 running around again, eh? And have some pride in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look good.
It looked very good.
Even Port fans are like, big boy.
He looked really good. He was...
he's lost a bit of weight, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He has.
And he has lost, he has.
Thighs like tree trunks.
He can take a good mark.
He gets his hands out.
Right out in the front. Yeah. Beautiful. Soft hands as well.
A friend said to me today, if he can learn like Dunstall, stick his backside out as he marks.
Well, he could.
His
big thighs, he could
He's pretty big. He'd actually get even more leverage it. But he took off on the lead, and he wasn't even just on the junior players. He was on, what's his name?
Pear. Yeah, it was Tom Jonas.
That's it. Tommy Jonas. That's Jonas.
And I think they had a few defenders rolling on and off him.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. I mean, for first
player.
Yeah. 3 goals. I know it wasn't 6. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, well, he was quiet in the second half, yeah?
Yeah, that Pikey also had him playing down back as well.
And you know what? I like that. He did that in the first half too. I thought, there's fog coming down there, rolling fog, rolling down back. Yeah. And I actually like the fact that he got down there, but he's confident. Like, the pressure was on, he just goes through, and I'm waiting for him to clean someone up.
Oh, he's going to clean someone up.
You know
absolutely.
He's I'm waiting for it.
Mark Rashudo type, Ellie.
Yeah, I suppose we shouldn't compare him to...
We're not going to compare him to...
a totally different player.
The Roo,
but he's got that... presence.
He does. He's got a real, and he looks good at number 32.
I know.
It suits him. It really suits him.
I know. Yeah. And it's someone, I think everyone that's had 32, will get the dust off it now and bring some pride back to the number.
Absolutely.
Okay, we had a bit of a letdown, and I mean, when Danger wore it with us, that was fine. That was wonderful.
And then Menzel
just tarnished it a bit, so we had to get out the Steelo and give it a good scrub, give it a bit of polish, stainless steel, and boom, bring it up again.
Bring it back. Polish that number up, guys, and put it on your back.
Absolutely.
Because I reckon he's going to give us a lot of excitement for the next 10 to 12 years out.
Absolutely. If we can just keep developing him, and we have got a good rep for that.
Absolutely.
So I think he will be one player that actually push his way into the team. It won't be someone's injured, bring him in.
Yeah, and then, there's a guy who he could replace quite quickly.
But they're 2 different players. Is that really
I know, and when this person I'm going to talk about shortly is not performing to the level I expected, but it could be a different level to what the coaches expect.
And that's hard. It's fan expectation versus club expectation.
Right.
Let's face it, our opinion is our opinion.
No, everyone's got one.
Like a backside, everyone's got it.
Holes, haven't we?
They'll point to the ground.
Exactly.
And they all stink whether you like it or not.
I think I'm going to name him. Josh Jenkins would be feeling a little bit under the pressure. He has.
What are you at the moment? Who's coming in for him? Look at
Fogarty. Fogarty is knocking the door down.
Well, okay. Betts is... Okay, well, here's my question. Does Fogarty play round 1?
Yeah, I've got him in my 22.
Okay, you got him in your 22. For Tex.
Yes.
Right. So if Tex isn't playing, you've got him in then, and you're talking about dumping JJ. I'm worried that there's not going to be enough experience in the forward line. And balance. Would that be fair? And you've got to give JJ, he likes playing against Essendon on Etihad. Would that be fair?
Oh, yes. I remember in 2014 we were playing terribly and he did that follow-up, did ruck work, followed up and kicked the goal from 60 metres out.
So he's got to get that ankle work and whatever. He always has ankle surgery every year, doesn't he? And even people now are saying things like in the media, random people in the media, they realise how many injured players, or they now know how many injured players went into the grand final. And so a lot of questions being asked is, even though they're big name players, should they have been played?
Probably not.
Probably not, but then sometimes some players can lift. But I think now they've been given a chance. If they don't, bring in the next lot. But then you lose so much experience. You already had Bubba and McGovern out.
Yeah, exactly. That's that day. We hope to get there again. But
so who impressed you in the JLT for this game for the Crows, who actually did stand out? Because let's face it, when we played Freo and that, we had some good standouts, saw some good plays. Who stood out for you?
Who warrants a spot?
Yeah. Who earned their spot? Laird has to be.
I thought Laird, absolutely.
Yeah, Tick. Good tick up there. We've got a board in the Two Crows podcast hashtag
Tick.
Two Crows. Get it trending. Listen, like, follow, share, retweet on Podbean, YouTube, iTunes. Your mum's
you
dog.
name it. It's everywhere.
Put it up on billboards. Chobani. We'll have to get a sponsor. Sponsors out there, give us a toot.
So
okay, Talia.
Toot. Yeah, Talia. Yeah.
Except even Dudes tried to take his kidneys out.
Yeah. Whoops. That's just that chemistry.
I thought Dudes was in like that black market where they sell kidneys. He's just trying to warm him up. Brown, tick.
Absolutely tick. Kelly,
little pufferfish. Boom. Yep.
Check.
Okay.
Now this is where it's
So
difference.
Cheney and Duday. And by the way, I'm the one that gave that to Rowie, so no tweet me saying, oh, that's Rowie thing. I'm actually the one that said it to him.
Exactly. Because we had dinner with Rowie.
Yeah, we did. Stop bugging us, Rowie.
Now, this is...
Bocker? Cheney?
I've got Bocker in.
Yeah, I actually... We looked unsettled, and the youth of tomorrow is still the youth of tomorrow, not the youth of today. Even though we've got if you look at Brown, Talia, Laird, Kelly, Hardigan, which I haven't mentioned him yet, and you would think Duday could slide in there, and you go, oh, that's only one young one, because Kelly's really cemented himself. I'm
absolutely.
Happy with him.
He's got his spot in the 22, 18.
Dudes hasn't in the games I've seen, all the games I've seen. I don't think he's quite. I think he's learning what's to be expected of him at AFL level.
Yeah. But
I don't know if he's quite there. We've given him something to work on, but then is he one of those players like Nye, Boogie, that doesn't do as well at this and then just bang in the season?
Potentially.
But I agree with you, Ant. I'm actually going to agree with you instead of disagree with you. I'd say Cheney.
Yeah, I think Cheney. I rate Cheney with ball in hand. And
now we going just starting 22 game 1, so this is Essendon, so are we picking Cheney because it's Essendon?
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Cardigan?
Yeah.
Easy,
yeah, absolutely.
So you got the rat in there?
So that's the back and the half back
end,
line.
yep. In your centres there, who have you got?
I've got Atkins.
And the other well-known name one? Matty Crouch?
Oh yeah, and Crouch, yes.
Now, this is an interesting one. I'm interested here. You got Cam Ellis-Yeoman, a rookie.
Yeah, I've got
in our starting first 22.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Ant. Tell me your thought processing.
His game in the AFLX was impressive. Tick,
yes.
JLT won once again.
Very impressive.
On
that 5.
Very impressive.
And he could be a tagger.
He could be a tagger. And this game against Port, his handballing, because he's got those real long arms, he could really...
How was his decision making? Because that's what we've actually questioned.
Really good. Good. I was impressed. I've got him coming in for Brad. Because he won't play
Brad won't play Grandma. No way.
I've got Ellis Shulman. But then again, it's balance of the team, isn't it?
So not Gallucci?
No.
Hasn't had enough?
Hasn't had enough for mine.
No. Gibson? Otten? No, not really playing that position, do they?
No.
Knight is out. It does look a bit... Miller is out.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. So you half forwards?
So you're going to have Ellis Shulman?
Yeah, I reckon just keep... Well, for now, you've convinced me, eh?
Alright.
Until I disagree with you and
so
then change
I've got half forward, I've got McGovern.
Has to. Love him.
Fogarty.
Definitely.
Yeah. And Lynchy.
Yep. McGovern has his ankle. He'll be right. He'll be fine.
I think so.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Rue was saying that he wasn't right,
but I'm going to throw some names to you and just to see if you can slide them into your 22. Okay?
All right. Forwards, I've got Betts.
Yep, tick.
Jenkins.
Has to, unfortunately, at this stage.
And Douglas.
Yes.
Now, Douglas...
He can be anywhere.
He can go anywhere. So I've got him starting in the fourth line.
Yeah. They'll switch and change that. Whatever we put it as this is really the starting 22.
That's
How they position them, it's up to you, Pikester.
Yeah.
Okay, followers.
All right, Jacobs.
Yes.
Outstanding on the weekend.
Oh, he has. What is it with his pre-season? He's just been a monster.
Impressive.
His handballs. His forward handballs and kicks into the 50, dropping the eyes.
Dropping that first kick.
Dropping the eyes.
Was impressive.
You know those low kicks. I'm wondering, In that second
Port
half,
didn't even know what to do.
Did we bomb the kicks in the second half?
Huh? Yeah, and they dragged us up the ground, our forwards.
Well, that's our players have to be smarter than that.
Sloane.
Definitely.
Gibbs.
Oh, look at that line. Sloane,
that's nice.
Gibbs, Jacobs.
That's nice.
That's exciting.
Now, interchange, Allan.
Yep, obviously can vary.
It can vary.
I'm gonna argue one of them with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, Hampton.
Done enough pre-season, tick.
Yeah. Greenwood.
Yep, tick, pressure.
Do you reckon he's got the match fitness? He should have.
I can't see anyone
by
pushing
the
him
time round one comes around.
I can't see anyone pushing him out.
McKay.
Yeah.
I haven't folded.
Now, D-Max, I know he's a whipping boy,
far.
but we've moved on to JJ.
Seedsman. Now, is this the one you're going to question?
Yeah, I'm going to question it. I haven't been... hasn't said
you know what I'm like with the seed? I've got a bit of a soft spot for him.
I know you do.
But...
He might be playing a role, but I can't...
I'm sort of agreeing with you, Ali, that he hasn't...
We're agreeing on stuff here. This
isn't good.
It's not even game one and we're agreeing.
He hasn't really...
You know what?
I've got him in there
Murphy.
because...
Lachlan Murphy.
Yeah, I like that actually.
Yeah.
That's actually, yeah, I like that.
Oh, stop agreeing with me.
I like that, Ali. That's good balance actually, because
it's
he's too small.
Yeah.
And he's got that defence, he's got really good pressure.
And he's got a bit of toe about him.
Yeah, I'm going to take Seedsman out.
Oh, I've convinced you.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Out.
He's gone.
You're gone. Out to pasture, see?
Murphy.
Yeah, Lucky Murphy.
Even though he didn't do as much on the weekend.
I like his forward pressure.
I do like his pressure.
I do. I like it a lot.
What's today's game based around?
Pressure.
Forward half pressure, turnover and pressure. Absolutely.
Pressure, keeping the ball inside.
So,
and that, my friend, just...
Should we put this up on social media?
Sure.
Two Crows.
Smash us.
Two Crows podcast.
Absolutely.
Tweets.
Put it out on the Twitter sphere. What about, these are contenders. These are other people we were considering.
Yep.
Okay, so Gibson.
Yeah, look, he was impressive on the weekend. Tough. Really tough.
It's going to have to be, I will write it out, Ant. I'll get you to write it out nicely.
Okay.
Yeah, do it nicely.
Right.
So Seedsman then replaces Murphy on your contenders list.
Yep.
Do they? Alex Keith.
Yeah, now, he was good for the first half and then he did his ankle.
Mm-hmm.
So
we've just swapped Murphy and Seedsman around. We just do this is live action, people. So Duday, Keith, Otten. Otten's another one we didn't fit in.
Another one. Yeah, look.
He played in SANFL.
He's a top upper.
Depth
player.
Yeah, and Galuch. Seeds. And Galucci.
Yeah.
Now he was pinned as the big hope. And I mean he's a bit sore at the moment again, didn't he? Or did he just get put in the SANFL for a trot?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he was injured and then he didn't quite come up. But even this game time I saw him, I'm sorry, Crows fans, and I had high hopes from him, but as yet, and I really want to be wrong, he hasn't set the world on fire. Hence, we've got Boccacini in there in the team.
Yeah.
Now, missing from that, just a few names you might be aware of. Walker.
Yeah.
Big names. B. Crouch.
Yeah.
Boogie Knight.
Yeah.
Bobby Smith, obviously out for the season, hopefully coming back before the final series. And Miller Jr., who's had a bit of knee tendonitis. But I think he might have played in the SANFL.
Did he play SANFL?
He might have given him a little run through there.
Not too much, clearly.
I don't think so, no. Because we're even at training and they were just trotting them through and then letting them run laps. So we've got our 22 there for the moment. But something that you mentioned before, talked about forward pressure and intensity in the forward line. Now, we were talking about the tackles from the JLT game, because we do like to look at tackles and statistics. Now, the old Lattes, 55 tackles, and we outdid them 55 to 60.
They had
and you would think,
we had 5 more tackles.
Tick.
Yeah, absolutely tick.
And then we drilled down on that, and we went tackles inside 50. Anthony, take it away.
Well, Ali, the pair had 10.
Yes.
To our 3.
Pathetic.
To our 3.
Pathetic.
It's pathetic. That is a really
that's
a real key stat.
And that's how you get beaten in games.
Yep. Absolutely it is. If you can't hold the ball inside 50, because eventually you hold it in there long enough, you will turn the ball over and you can score from a stoppage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
From a
but
ball
that's something that we pride ourselves on as well.
So, Franco, start looking into that, buddy.
Actually, yeah, very much so. But we've also got new coaches. You've got new players.
It's relationships building as well.
Yeah. Mind you, I'll tell you what, one thing I love watching, and I'm so glad I get to see it, it's just Bryce Gibbs kicking the ball. Oh. It looks like he kicks it 60 metres every time he gets onto it. He just gives it a roost.
Yeah.
Even his goal, but there was one from the back 50 metre and just arced it across the field. Oh, he's just...
Did you see him fumble the ball and then...
No, I'm just talking him up.
No. This is impressive.
Okay.
He dropped the ball.
Me through it.
Then he went back and picked it up, gave the handball, I forget who it was. I think it was Matt Crouch. Then Crouch gave it back to Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gibson gave it back to Crouch and then straight to Gibbs, and Gibbs kicked the goal.
Oh, yes. That
was impressive.
Play.
And he had time to go and pick it up. And you're right, he is the player that
he's just
opposition players allow him to have time and space.
He just seems to get that.
Yeah.
But he said that things change for him. He has to think and do things quicker. But he just seems to have that, and I love that about him. But is that enough that we've got out of JLT?
Yeah, I think so. Look.
I don't mind. I mean, it was over 600 days, and they finally beat a top 8 team. It had to be bloody ass.
I know.
Which is just
900 days.
And ironic. I don't know.
Last time they beat us was in 2015.
Oh, that's us. But I mean...
Port Adelaide beating a top 8 team. Yeah.
Poor Pear.
Port Adelaide Pear.
Poor Pear. Now, where should we go to next, Anthony?
Should we speak about our AFL women's game?
Well, we won.
We did win.
Jeez.
For 4 points.
4-point win to the girls. Hang on. Still miraculously
we're still in the hunt. We're still in the hunt for the grand final.
Some things fell our way. Oh my lord.
Thanks Brisbane for dropping that one. Just need
I know.
Melbourne to drop one next week.
Well, the Bulldogs. So it'll either be one of them in the GF.
Yeah.
But where do I start? Do I start with my rant or do I wait for that a little bit later?
No, do your rant.
Don't do your own rant. I better lead in a bit of the game. People haven't watched the game and I just rant. It's not going to make any sense.
Fair enough.
Well, let's just face it, Noffy got more stitches.
She's tough. She's tough.
Another 16 tackles, more tackles than a Sydney Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
We're going to call her Stitch Face. She had like 6 in her tongue, 5 under eyeball, come off, blood pouring down her face.
That was...
She just comes off, Noffy. Still didn't stop talking. And MJ, Mariana Ratchik, had a really good second quarter. She kept us in the game in that second quarter. I really like the way she went about it. Just
getting the ball forward.
Yep, and really important plays and that pressure on the oppo. Yeah. Really happy about that.
Can I just talk about Allan?
Chalky.
If she is not rising star this week, I will be writing to the AFL.
Okay, my line was Sarah Chalky Allan was a rock and a star in defence. Does that make her a rock star? Maybe a rising star. Should be. I didn't realise she's eligible.
Yeah, she's eligible.
And then she got Chalky Jr., Jess Allan.
Yeah.
She's coming negative 2 rising stars.
Eloise Jones.
EJ. She's still at it.
She's good, isn't she?
I love her.
Impressive. Ruth was quiet this week.
No, she still set up Flip for 2 goals.
Yeah, true.
Flip played on one leg, kicks 3 goals in the best players.
What about...
one leg, she could barely move. She's just a champion.
But you know what I loved about Phillips was when the game was on the line and she thought, stuff this. And she put herself up on ball.
Dragged her leg, hopped up, got on ball. I mean, seriously, someone like that. And Ange Foley, acting captain for that.
She was impressive.
How she has
If she wasn't best on ground, she was... Now, that was an outstanding performance. Mind you.
She was got Jess Sedge. And I sometimes can ride a little Sedge a bit, but I reckon that was her best game.
Yeah, see, I was a little bit the other way.
No, I think she did some very good things.
She was just a little bit frustrating us at times.
She can be, but she did some things that kept us in the game.
I think she's a role player. I'll talk about David Noble, and I think he's got a specific role.
Okay. I said Noffy, physical and pressure, 16 tackles in the game. She said if the male team was doing that in half a game of football, I talk about that always. Now, our first goal was thanks to a beautiful tackle by the Beast, Metcalf.
Yeah, she's not the All-Australian ruck now. I could be biased.
We are. And we're allowed to be.
And we're allowed to be. If she's not All-Australian ruckman this year...
Don't even.
I will...
Another letter?
Yeah, I'll be ringing.
Send Chobani.
Chobani.
She's eating her Chobani, people.
I think she has been.
the Beast Metcalf, she did a tackle. It was finished off by Phillips, and she's a beauty, right?
Mm.
So I like to call that the Beauty and the Beast set play. I've been waiting to say that one. So they had the Beast, I'm like, Beauty and the Beast. I thought, Flip's beauty.
Flip.
Yeah, she could go.
Flip.
What about Chelsea Randall?
Yeah.
If she didn't throw herself into everything, she was thrown into everything, including the fence. She was just...
What about that
you know what?
Just ragdolled it?
Yeah, not even a freak. Don't even...
and I don't like that Judd, that, they call it Judd.
Don't even...
She is a dirt...
Okay, now, believe it or not, she's on a reprimand. Chelsea from that game's on a reprimand.
Yeah, that's
considering
crap.
She was the one that absolutely smashed multiple
times.
That
is crap.
And the Oppo didn't. Mills is on a reprimand. Don't even know what she did.
Now, what's she do?
Exactly. And, must be my time for a rant,
yes.
Right? For those who watch the game, social media, and Anthony's gone on about this all season, and it was, I don't know, it went to the next level of crap. The umpiring standard of that game was absolutely appalling, atrocious, Anthony's word, putrid. Okay, so the rant's getting warmed up now, Anthony. Now, I reckon even if Bec Goddard sent Chelsea Randall and Aaron Phillips down to the local and nearest NAB ATM and withdrew their life savings and returned to the Oval, they still wouldn't have had enough money to buy a free kick or get paid a bloody mark.
It was crap. It was Ali, I'm with you wholeheartedly on this because it was the most pathetic performance by a set of umpires I've ever witnessed.
What about when's a mark, not a mark? When Flip takes it, or when we've got a player 35 metres out, that kick in?
Yeah.
And Stevie Lee Thompson marked it about 35 out from the kick in, and she marked it beautifully. No players touched her, the play was in the square kicking out.
Number 20 umpire, I don't know who the hell he is. But I tell you what, if you get a gig this week, buddy, you
tell your story.
Go and get yourself a tax lotto ticket.
We had people going, our C-grade umpires can come up and do a better job than that. And you know what? You're in a professional sport.
And
act professionally. It's not amateur hour. Get yourself in best position if you're not in there. And I don't know, read the rule book or something. It's an absolute disgrace.
No,
AFLW need to fix this. You want to be taken seriously in the competition in football?
Absolutely.
Fix this area of the game. You hold the players to standards.
It was...
Chelsea Randall, ragdolled. Not even
thrown into the fence, Ali.
And umpire right there. And there was another one, Flip. Got absolutely chucked over the neck, chucked on the ground, and they're being held off the ball.
What about the last goal she kicked and she marked it and they're saying play on, play on?
But did you notice how
give me strength.
Did you see how peed off Flip was during that game?
Oh, she
wasn't her usual smiley self.
No.
Even when she marked that
she
ball,
was like,
you know what? She just looked straight at the umpire. Oh, yeah, not paid. Okay, I'm just going to play on. Everyone stopped. When everyone stops, what does that usually mean?
No, we're getting done over.
Absolutely.
We're getting done over. And look, for those people who do follow me on Twitter, I did write...
You apologise for that language there, Anthony.
I will. It was a pretty... And I haven't taken the tweet down, but I was
it was like the
pretty
AFL
angry.
and a rule book. It was a knee-jerk reaction. But I tell you what, I even asked now, Lee Gaskin, give you a plug here. I just tweeted out, what do Randall...
Unblock me, by the way, Gasco.
Good boy. What do Randall and Flip need to do to get a free kick? And he just simply replied, wear a Freo Guernsey.
Yeah.
Now, this is someone that follows the Pear, the Crows, everything in South Australia.
He's actually a Crow supporter.
Bang.
Yeah.
I think I finished now. I need some water.
Good on, yeah.
I don't usually
Do you need some Chobani too, to just get some energy levels back up?
Nom. I'll have my Chobani now. I'll settle down. I'll calm down, Ant. I'm calming down.
It was pretty...
I'm calming down, Ant.
Gee, I was angry throughout that game, though.
I swore a lot. I can't even repeat any of the words that I said.
No, I couldn't even repeat them either.
And we're still in with the hunt somehow. Fourth, the GF.
Where are we? Fourth on the...
Fourth now, by Melbourne.
And the GWS, but they had a brilliant win.
I watched too much of a big win from
I watched that game.
Collingwood have actually played well.
Yeah,
so I don't think beating Collingwood's actually an easy... And considering, let's face it, the way we've been playing... Yeah, so have we. And then the heat.
No, but they played in the humidity, wet, and travelled.
And so did we. We're in Darwin.
Yeah.
And it was 71% humidity.
That's right.
And 30-something.
We've got more time to recover.
And then we had the heat in Adelaide, and then before that we had the wet in GWS.
We'll be right.
So it should set us up perfectly for whatever the weather throws us at.
We're going to beat the Pies. We're going to get 75 points on the board. And,
you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon we'll have a good win, actually.
Okay. Well, I've had my rant. Do we move into something else before we come back to rants? Otherwise people will think we're just yelling tonight.
We've got a bit of a sidebar.
Sidebar. Well, do you want to do that? You want to save that? You want to go for it?
No, I want to go for it because,
okay.
I need to change some people's minds here.
Ants rant. Okay,
so, we all know that the election's coming up on Saturday the 17th of March.
God help us all. Just remember to vote, but just remember no matter who you vote for, one of them's going to get in.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I'm not sure if you're aware, on the morning of the JLT tour against the Port Adelaide Pear.
Poor Pear.
There was a statement released
on their website.
And it's the Jay Weatherall Labor government promising if they are re-elected to give...
I thought it was guaranteed. No, it's just a promise, re-election promise.
Basically.
Okay.
The pair, $35 million.
$35 million?
$35 million, Ali, to put towards High Performance Centre.
Pay it for yourself.
Museum. The Aboriginal Learning Centre.
Aboriginal Learning Centre, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's fine.
But for them to be putting $35 million into this...
Nah. Well, who's paying for it?
How is this coming back to the community? How is this coming back to the community, Ali?
Spin, that's how.
That is a crap decision. And Jay Weatherall, I wasn't voting for you anyway.
But the Royal Adelaide Hospital costing us $1 million a day. How can you justify $35 million
that is crap.
on something that's not going to return?
And I'm not just saying it because it's the Port Adelaide Football Club.
If they come and gave the Crows $35 million to something,
is a lot of money.
I would be questioning it.
That is a lot of money.
If you're a viable football club, they made a profit this year.
Exactly, like
they made an operating profit. They're getting AFL money.
They're getting AFL money as well.
Equalisation policy.
So these other clubs. I'll use an example here. You've got Brisbane, who have got the most dire straight facility set up. They're still at the Gabba, for goodness sakes. They're waiting for their election to go through. Basically, they've got dire straight facilities, and they're only wanting $7 million from the government.
So how can you justify?
And Port Adelaide get $35 million.
You know why? Jay's a big pear supporter.
Exactly.
And that's not fair. And they've blocked a heap of things that the Crows have tried to do. And it's actually, you know what? I probably would have held for that statement. Yeah, it's probably not the smartest, considering the balance of fans here, because. But I'd actually be disappointed if they spent $35 million on the Crows.
So, Stephen Marshall?
On a Crows facility.
Yeah.
I would actually be disappointed because I'm like, well, hang on a minute. Taxpayers' money, fix the health system, fix the state.
Put it into education.
Put it into the health system.
Oh, tell me about it, because I work in health. And it's the most backwards system.
Anyway, I've interrupted your rant, sorry.
Yeah, no, well, I'm telling you now, Weatherall, you're not getting my vote.
No.
Xenophon, you're not getting my vote either, because you promised to give them...
Hey, we're not allowed to talk about who to vote for.
Well, I'm Marshall. I know he's a pair supporter, but I'm going Marshall. At least he's not giving...
Bloody sorry for you. What if he promised $44 million?
No, well...
Then you're buggered, aren't you?
Then you're buggered. Maybe I'll vote for Xenophon, because it's it's probably at the amount it should be at.
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah, because he's promised 7.5.
Yeah.
But that's for the Indigenous Cultural Centre.
That's just for the Indigenous culture. That's not for a high performance.
That's on top of the $35 million, is it? You
it's
just keep adding it up.
It's dodgy.
We sidebarred enough.
It's dodgy, Ali. And this... I think Port get a lot of money from the government, just quietly. I reckon they get a lot of handouts under the table. A lot of deals. Under the table. Good old Koshy, what's he doing to Weatherall, eh?
Giving him handouts and plugs on good old Sunrise. He's a morning rooster.
God.
Okay, is that our rant finished?
That's our
rant finished?
That's our rant done.
That's good, if our rant's finished now. Okay, Anne's rant. So, is that really a sidebar? Because it was still football related.
Yeah, it's still football related. No, we don't really have a sidebar, but...
there we go. So, nothing
I do have a sidebar, actually.
What was your sidebar, Anthony?
Adelaide 36 has had a great win, 1 point. I'm on the bandwagon.
Oh, get on!
I'm on the bandwagon, Ali. I'm on the train. I'm on the Sixers train.
I actually think Two Crows are like Nostradamus, because we just talked about the 36ers. Next minute, in the paper, Crows and 36ers together because we were talking about how they just promote those free memberships for the lattes.
Exactly.
And then income
exclusive.
Bets, bang, exclusive. They don't even come to us for the streets. We're breaking them before we even know they exist.
We've got power.
We do.
It's the Chobani.
And you know, but you know, I watched it, and every time I watched it, the Wildcats would like score a couple points. So I was like, I'm a jinx. So I got to the last couple minutes of the game, and I'm like, oh, geez, this isn't going well, Al. You know what you need to do? Take one for the team and turn it off. So I turned it off, and I went, I'm not going to be bad luck anymore to the 36. Because I wanted to win.
Yeah.
Guess what?
They got up by a point.
Thanks to me.
With overtime. With overtime. Time on.
Oh, I actually thought we were done.
I'll tell you what, though.
Good on you, 36ers.
Yeah, well done. Basketball is the most strategic game if I've ever seen one. Oh, time out. We need to go on.
When we were running down with the ball. Whatever you say, we're talking about football.
Well, we don't.
I'm not good with basketball.
Well, I was Googling basketball terms.
Are you really?
Yeah, I had no idea, Ali.
Right.
I had no idea.
God.
I had no idea.
Nah, it was fantastic.
Especially when they're at the strike
and now they
line,
play Melbourne United.
Yes.
Who are the hot favourite. Hot favourite.
Best of 7 or best of 5?
5, I believe it is. Could be wrong. Someone can tweet out what the true story is. We got no idea.
We don't know. We're just talking about football. We're just bandwagoning.
Yeah.
We're on the 36th.
And the Crows might be in with them. And there was a talk of the Memorial new facility. When they were talking about maybe getting the old 36ers in there, which would be very smart for the Crows to be in bed with.
Do like a...
Because there could be a little bit of a
Holden
space.
type setup.
A little bit of a space for after-show shindigs. I'm just saying. Keep it on the down low.
And we'll just
don't tell too many people.
Don't
tell too many people, Anthony. Don't tell too many Nostradamus.
Yes.
Around the traps, AFL. Have we got any? You only want to clip? We've clipped a few tonight. Twitter tweets. Any Twitter tweets? Anyone embarrassed himself, humiliated themselves on Twitter?
No, I had a bit of a swear of them. I've never ever sworn on Twitter. I can say honestly that I've never ever had a swear spat on Twitter, but I did. I said these umpires.
Just link into Ant's thing, you'll have a look at it.
Yeah, just go on to
It was pretty inappropriate. So
it was, and I haven't taken it down either.
So you should. Just enough people look at it and then take it down. Get a few likes.
I was so
angry. It down. It was, well, you had a right to be angry because I was just as angry. I put my phone away. Put my phone away. There was way too much.
Any eye on Rory's? I don't think so.
Eye on Rory? Yes. I do have an eye on Rory.
Yes.
Eye on Rory. So, this was at the, now where was it? It was Fags and whoever the pair got.
Yeah, KT, yeah.
KT. They were having a talk.
Kate Thomas.
And they're having a chat. And they were talking about the JLT too. What else were they talking about? The joint venture with the Showdown.
Yeah.
So we've got a new Showdown, the Variety Showdown.
Yeah.
Trophy.
I've got an idea with that.
Yeah, but they've got the Variety. And so they're there to talk about the Variety Club, the great work it does, the renaming of the Showdown, and blah, blah, blah. It's all awesome. First question, Rory Sloane's contract. It comes up to Fags. Fags, as quick as a bell, went, I'm glad you brought it up, because Rory Sloane's really interested in helping little kids. And I must admit I laughed. Whoever the reporter was, it was actually quite funny. He said, but will he be helping kids in South Australia next year? Which I actually did laugh at. I mean, I'm sick of the question already.
Really?
It was funny. You've got to pay funny, because he was quick. He thought of it on the spot. And everyone just laughed. And then Fags just gave him that face, which was like, move on. Yeah. And that was it.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, fire up, Ant.
Nah.
What's the matter? You want to do a sidebar?
Just sick of it. Sick of the talk.
But haven't even started.
Talk.
Sidebar?
Speaking of Rory Sloane.
Rory?
A article was released from Jake Niall from The Age.
Right.
Who took over from Caro Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that Rory Sloane will be a restricted free agent this year. So therefore that gives us the option to either trade or match the offer.
If. Exactly. If
he goes.
But we won't match. It'll be a Geelong Floggerfield situation. Yeah. But I'm hoping he stays. I'm thinking let's just go with he stays.
He's going to stay.
Until proven otherwise.
My gut feel is sort of changing.
That means he's gone as soon as you say that.
No, it's changing.
Oh, there we go. I told you it would happen. He changes his mind more than his underwear. Seriously. He's definitely staying. Next minute he rings me.
And I normally have 2 pairs of undies on per day anyway. I normally put 2 pairs on.
It's because of his accidents he has. That's so not right.
Sorry, I'm doing a...
yeah, you're getting loose and creepy now.
Here.
Okay,
now, I do have a sidebar.
Yes.
And it's on...
We're going to go, so we're going to wrap up.
It's on very soon,
because it's very tragic for Ant and I. It is tragic. We shouldn't even admit to watching it. Ooh, sidebar.
Who's going to win it, Ali? Who's going to win it?
Win what, Anthony?
The Jungle.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Celebrity.
What show are you talking about, Anthony? Boom. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. No judgment. Yes, tragically, Anthony and I have been watching that. Not as tragic as Anthony watching Maths.
I like Married at First Sight. It's so good.
You're a sick
man.
man.
Good. It makes me learn what not to do in a relationship.
People don't care. Well, they can see it for Nostradamus. I don't want Danny Green to win.
No, I don't want Danny.
He hasn't been as transparent. Fiona Loughlin.
She's mine. She has to win. She has to.
Her or Knowlesy. Both got good charities. They've all got good charities, actually. Coward Punch. I'm very proud of Danny Green for that.
I will admit,
but all of them have got good charities. So in the end of the day, it's a charity, but it is a bit of a popularity contest. I'd like Shannon or Fiona to win.
Please be Fiona. I just think she's been...
People they're going to know before they listen to this. I'm going to put this up tomorrow.
Consistent.
And they'll already go, what are they talking about? That's past news, that's old news, that's fake news.
Yeah, well maybe we could do a special.
Yeah.
Special
edition.
So
is there anything else you want to talk about tonight, mate? Or are we going to just wrap this up
we can wrap
like
it up.
A little birthday present and send it on its way to the interwebosphere
and get
it up
all
there
edited
tomorrow.
And get it up tomorrow.
Crow Pro, off we go. So next week we're going to have a look at the team.
Yeah,
what we think
sure.
Best 22.
Yep.
Anne's convinced me I have to do the ladder.
Yep. Movers and shakers.
And tankers and fakers. Oh, I just added that in there. Fakers, Movers, shakers, tankers and fakers. I'm going to follow that there with much joy, glee and delight as we pick our Thomas the Tank Engines. I've already got mine, but that's too easy.
I like it.
So we'll move out from there. So I suppose
and we'll put our best 22 up.
Yeah, Anthony's going to tweet that out, or he's going to send it to me and I'll tweet it out. One of the two.
Don't let me have the Twitter too, because I could accidentally be on two crows.
We'll be off the air. And we'll also have a look around the traps next time about some other teams. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. And there's been some terrible ACL injuries. Sorry about that, fellas. Mel Hickey. Oh, really? Yeah, she did an ACL. Oh, no. And I was a bit rude with that. No, don't. And then Naismith. No, I was just annoyed. He did his ACL as well. Goldsack did his, and Giants lad as well. Perryman. Setterfield. Yeah, not Perryman. Yeah, God. Hang on, did Perryman do one too? Oh, I don't know. They've had lots of them happening. Yeah, but anyway, we'll finish out for Two Crows Podcast. We're just going to play a little DJ Khaled at the end there. Join us next week on another fantastic episode of Two Crows Podcast. Sounds very nice. See you, peeps. We out. Bye.